Hello, a very good evening to you. This is the scene here at the Lusail Stadium, just to the north of the Doha city centre. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And really looking forward to bringing you this World Cup round of 16 match. How do you see it panning out, Stuart?
Absolutely, this should be a good game. I think both sides deserve to be here, but whichever team plays to their full potential should make it into the quarter-finals. It's going to be a good game.
Here's how it looks for Portugal. Bernardo Silva plays alongside Ruben Neves in the centre of midfield. And it's an interesting-looking attacking constellation with three forwards listed from the start. This is what they'll be up against today.
Well, on paper, they look a very balanced team. But the three advanced midfielders must at times make runs beyond the centre forward. Otherwise, they might just lack a bit of penetration.
And the match begins. Choupo-Moting. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. And Bernardo Silva has it. Well, we think back to the last World Cup for Portugal in the round of 16. A huge disappointment against Uruguay. They were knocked out of the competition.
Oh, big moment here, Derek.
And a goal! That is a very bright start. Perfect way to open.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Here it is now, a substitution. Goal. 1-0 then. With tackling like that, the onus is on the referee to take action potentially. And a yellow card for that, Stuart.
And he's going to have to be careful now. That was a silly challenge.
And a timely intervention. Wanted to keep it but couldn't. Portugal pushing forward with options available. And it's teed up for Ronaldo. And a goal! That's his brace. They just can't keep him quiet.
Well, just look how exposed the keeper is. He's got absolutely no chance there, but they do take it well, you have to say.
And the ball is moving again.
Number 7.
Well, that's a super ball over the top. Diaz. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Can they take advantage of the situation? He takes aim. Well, no problems at all for the keeper. Well-timed tackle. Now they've lost it. Malong. He has teammates around him. Abubakar. And he's taken it away. Joao Felix. And cutting inside. Could be! And it goes! Well, it's one goal after another. A highly impressive performance.
Well, as you can see, they finish this really easily. They don't give the keeper a chance, do they? That's a good goal.
This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0.
Number 11.
Oh, great attacking play. Firing it towards goal. Well, they would have been disappointed had he spilled that one. Malong. Clean challenge. Can they take advantage? Over the touchline for a throw-in. Collins Fay. Martin Hongla. He's showing a real will to win the ball. And he's through here. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, here it is again, and they've taken their goal well, but the defending was non-existent. That should never happen.
Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. A very good tackle. Felix, he's in here. And tremendous goalkeeping.
Well, he just made it so difficult for the striker. His presence alone just caused him a problem.
Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of that performance.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Leao. Oh, nice ball over the top to chase. A decent effort, but the keeper read it all the way.
Well, as expected, Portugal have had more of the ball so far. They've passed it well, their movement's been good.
Oh, they could finish here, Stuart. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. But should the keeper be beaten at his near post? I don't think so. He really needs to do better in those situations.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0.
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, it could be on for him here. And a goalkeeper on top of his game.
Well, it's great goalkeeping. What a big save that is.
Wonderful block. And the keeper did more than enough. Has to clear his lines. Well, on you go, says the referee. Advantage. Really good interception. Well, totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. Well, it's a really poor challenge. Now, what's the referee going to do about it? And following the infringement, a caution.
Yeah, no surprise there. That was always going to be a booking.
This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Real chance. It's opened up for him. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. But you do have to ask questions of the keeper. Could he have done better here? I think so. You can't be beaten at your near post like that.
Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. And he's through here. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, you have to ask, where's the defending? The keeper is completely exposed, but he still had to finish it, and he did it really well. It's a good goal.
Unable to keep the ball that time. Oh, he's through here. Well, the keeper had to concentrate. Not quite what they were working on in training this week. Under some pressure. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. Well, we could have made that decision from up here on the gantry. Excellent refereeing, advantage in operation. Well, we look towards the referee because she might decide that further action is required. Yellow card earlier. Well, that could easily have been deemed a second bookable offence.
Well, he has to be more careful than that. That's his last chance, that's for sure.
Strong, and he's in. Clearly offside. Lost possession. Can they hit on the break? Ronaldo, he's in here. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and Ronaldo finishes it with so much quality. Just look how much power he hits this with. It's a top-class goal.
Goal for Portugal. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Portugal have it back now. And he's broken free. Under pressure here. Perfect tackle. Teammates available. Couldn't grab hold of it. Well, that's the end of that for now.
Well, the keeper deserves a lot of credit. That was a fine save, wasn't it? This has been a top-class display today. Just look how many chances they've created. And if they want to, they could score a hatful of goals here.
Yes, they're having a field day in attack. It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Goal for Portugal.
Couldn't keep it. Bruno Fernandes. Being egged on by the crowd. The high press was on, and the chance is on. And intercepted there. A good and fair challenge. Well, it could be on for him here. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered.
Well, first of all, where's the defending? They're all over the place. But give him some credit. That's a good finish. Great composure.
Well, as they restart the game, it's fair to say the gulf in quality between the two sides has been huge.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Looking for Ronaldo at every turn. And tremendous goalkeeping.
Well, he just made it so difficult for the striker. His presence alone just caused him a problem.
Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Just a matter of thumping it away. Toko Ekambi. Good work to win it back high up the pitch. Free kick awarded then by the referee. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Now, who can he play it to? And good use of advantage, the referee allowing play to continue. And using his body to good effect. Corner kick played in. And a super header. It looked as though it might be going in. Well, another corner kick conceded. Let's see what they do this time. And a no-nonsense clearance. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. This might be ideal for the counter. Well, he tried in vain to get himself back onside.
Well, he needs to show greater awareness there and hold on to the ball a fraction longer.
Well, a decent idea, but just slightly overcooked. And the keeper has denied him.
Well, I've got to say, Derek, he was always in control of that situation. Brilliant stuff.
Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. He's driven in the corner. And a very good challenge. And clears his lines. Now can they counter clinically? Defenders need to cover. Well, the supporters think it's on. And not quite accurate enough. Off the post. And it's going to be a goal kick here. Ronaldo. Now they've lost it. Jean-Pierre Nsam. Did well to win the ball back. And the referee has deemed that an additional 4 minutes are in order. Couldn't hang on to it. Ronaldo. Martin Hongla. Nsam now. Well, great read there to intercept. And there goes the final whistle. We'll be seeing Portugal in the last 8.
Well, what a good attacking display that was. The passing, movement and creativity were of the highest quality. They'll certainly be confident going into the next round.
Great start, perfect way to open.